Hey guys, this is Blake from Blake's Sanctum, retro site for retro games. Welcome to my Let's Play Legends of Pegasus series. If this is the first video you're watching in the series, then I'll point out that some of these missions took me 5 to 10 hours to complete, so I fast forwarded through all the boring micromanaging and grinding bits. If you really want to see what I was doing in those bits, just use the YouTube speed controls to slow down the video when you need to. Let's play. Alrighty guys, let's do episode 2 of the Zor campaign. And the good news is, after the really long previous mission, this one's pretty short. And very easy.
The Talur. Another unknown enemy. If they are really powerful enough to defeat the Zor and us, then why don't they just end it? Why haven't they followed us here? And then, there's another piece of the puzzle that doesn't fit. Stable wormholes are one of the rarest phenomenon in the universe. And then 2 of them pop up in such a short time to save us and the Zor? That can't be a coincidence. Research unit. Acquisition of the ship worked flawlessly. Is there any possibility of transmitting the virus without direct contact?
A transmitter would be required to relay the signal.
Try to install it on the ship. We'll keep looking for an appropriate system.
In other words, we need to explore additional systems. Let me handle it.
I'm sorry, but I will only deploy scouts for that. We should draw as little attention to ourselves as possible.
Investigate the surrounding systems for Zor activity. Alrighty, so here's our starting ships, and look at that, we've been given a battleship and cruisers, and it's only the second mission. So Ramos is in the battleship. Yeah, of course we've got our usual crappy unshielded cruisers, and so we've got a few planets in the system. So there's 4 total. Not bad. A little bit of industry, some population and some science going there. And what the hell are those things? Military network. Most of them are on terraforming slots. So they extend your office account, but not by much. It's better off to colonize other planets, and there's a few there which aren't too bad in this starting system. Now we better reduce our science and military, because this is another money draining mission start. I'm sorry guys, so we've got no choice. And look at this guys, battleships. The ability to combine 2 cruisers together to make a battleship. So we definitely want that. Problem is though, they don't give you a large shipyard yet. So we're going to need to research it via the orbital module construction. See? They just give you a crappy little small one. Yeah, and you can only build a medium, so here we're going to need to research what we want. With this, only one way into our system. What is out beyond? Let's go find out. Now there's you don't get attacked. This mission's quite easy. There's no constant attacks, thank goodness, because the last one was a nightmare. So you can just send this whole ragtag fleet out, and there's a couple of things you can do as you explore, and yeah, it's all pretty easy. And then we can start mass producing colony ships once we've got out there and explored a bit. Look at this, we've got access to the super factory production complex thingamajig. So that is very good, but I think I'll get rid of the population building in that red slot, which causes this annoying bug when you destroy a building that it greys out everything. I don't know why it does that. I haven't figured out a way around it other than ending the turn. Not much we can do about this planet. The whole bloody thing's on terraforming slots pretty much. That's a pretty good planet there as well, so we need to colonize that one soon. Alright, so we've ended the turn, making money because I destroyed some crap, and we can now build that. Just spent all our starting money, but give us a nice massive production boost. We're already about halfway to our total pops, that's good. That's about all we can do for now. Alright, so there's 3 systems to explore. And some planets in this one from the looks of things.
Protocol change. Registering channel.
And,
Standing by.
ooh, what's this? There's an enemy ship. Let's have a peek at who it is. Oh, that's not the Zor. They're all the humans. What is this? This must be the 3rd major race. Look at it, the ship's moving and breathing. It's alive. Ooh, that's so alien. Wow. Creepy, and it makes weird noises too. And it's a hostile, so that's not good. Looks like we're going to have to fight it. It's a light cruiser, so it should be an easy battle, as we've got full cruisers and battleship.
Damn it! Do we have to deal with even more enemies now?
According to the Delta Zor data, we're dealing with a race whose technology works on a purely biological basis. And they protect their boundaries, at all costs.
That means?
When I analyzed the incidents, I reached the conclusion that the Zor crossed the boundaries to explore several rooms. It was only after this that these beings began actively attacking the Zor.
And since the Delta Zor look the same, now we're also being viewed as enemies. As if we didn't already have enough problems.
Alright.
Registering channel. Standing ready.
Let's throw everything we have at this guy. It should be over pretty quickly.
Command confirmed. Damage.
Whoa! Whoa! He just iced a Corvette with 1 volley! What the hell kind of weapons are on that thing? Oh my god, he's icing another one with his 2nd volley. Good god! And look at that! The whole fleet's pounding it and it's not dying quickly. Oh my god. I need to get that frigate out of there. I can't believe it can one-shot kill those Corvettes. I mean, well, 1 volley kill, I mean. Yeah, those blue torpedoes coming out of it. Did you see what it did to the frigate shield? They are really powerful. Wow. Ooh, it's bleeding. It's like goo coming out of it. Come on, guys, get it. Ramos' shield's already down. Oh my god, look at it squirting stuff. Ugh, ugh. Oh, gross. It's like a pimple going up. Wow, that was so alien and different. If that's the other playable race, it's going to be very interesting playing as them. Be completely different again to what we're used to.
Executing protocol or jump.
So, I'm going to send the Corvettes out exploring now.
Change imminent. System change confirmed.
Build a mining station in System Sigma 5. Bit random, there's no cutscenes or talking about it, but yeah, strange. Oh well. Let's have a look at some of the planets in our known systems. Oh, so it's 2 okay ones, and that's no good, that ocean one. What about in Sigma 5, where they want us to build this mining station? Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, that's really good. That's alright. That's not so good. Wow, this system's really good. I like that. Wow.
Protocol change imminent.
Oh,
Proximity
I'll
to
send you
position
back.
has been reached. Moving
Because
for
the other
jump gate.
wormholes are going to
Sigma
systems we've already sent people
04.
to. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty lousy system, this one, but we're going to colonize all of them. We need, and we're going to be building battleships, which, as you know from the last campaign, we need all the officer slots we can get.
Completed. Production of transmission modules can be initiated.
We will equip the Zor ship with a new module as soon as possible, and try to infect the chosen system.
Use the infected to gain control of the Zor system. Alright, so as you can see, Sigma 6 is filled with Zor, so it's our only option, as there didn't find any Zor in the other systems. We've got colonised planets. You can see the red skulls there. We're going to get the hell out of here because this is not the right ship to get the job done, so we're going to go and get this infector after we have a peek. It's a bit of a meh colony. Zor. Oh, ow. Foot just clicked. Yeah. Some of those weird Zor buildings again. What are they called? Military networks. Ooh, now this is a good planet. That's great for making money. We've got a cruiser, so it'd be cool if we can take that over. Another cruiser. Alrighty. So we should have an infector sitting in our home system. Yep, there it is.
Opening port. Protocol
Let's send this ship off to Sigma 6.
System change confirmed.
Alrighty. Now, this infector will only take over there we go. The ships and stations. It won't overtake the planets. So to take the planets, we're going to need to build a troop transport. So I get to finally show you guys planetary invasion.
Successfully implemented.
So we now have control of the affected system?
Positive.
Good news. Are there concise differences to your separation from the nucleus?
Extended implementation phase registered.
That means,
Nucleus is initiating the defense against the virus.
will we be able to deploy the virus again?
Negative. Extended duration will enable countermeasures.
So we've got some more cruisers. Now, these space stations are basically
Awaiting command.
a waste of space. And look at this, tractor beam. Although I tried to use it in my test game and it didn't work. But yeah, look at this. We've got a large shipyard, which of course we want and need. But the problem is we can't use it. And even if we overtake the planet, see how it's not in the orbital buildings menu? So it's basically decoration. And I don't know if it costs money or not, so I'm just going to get rid of it just to be safe, because it'd be just our luck if it's draining our money and it's, you know, it's useless. So we'll get our free Zor ships and add them to the rest of the fleet and send a troop transport down here.
Command
I forgot the way back for a sec.
Construction of a Zor installation complete. Establishing data links.
Let's have a look at some of the new stuff we've got. So with this, we've now got these big, giant cruiser modules, which is pretty cool. And then you attach the frigate module to that. Come on. And then that you can attach the corvette module to. Pretty big ship, but we want battleships, which is combining the two of those cruiser modules. And we also now have our first of the Starbase military stations. So look at all that. That's some pretty cool shit on it, but we're not going to need it for this mission. So it's time to build our standard colony research vessel, which should just be the same as in the last mission. That should be enough slots. So you guys have seen this before many times now. There we go. That should do it. Colony research. Going to build a troop transport. For that, the ship doesn't need to be too big because the troop modules are small. See, they take up 2 slots, so if I get that there, that should be enough. Because we only need to take over 3 planets in this mission. There are some other enemy planets, but it's just way later on, right at the end, when there's no point. So yeah, 3 modules for 3 planets. Just fill the rest with crap. There we go. Called troop transport. Alright, let's get building. Get that first, because I want to overtake those colonies, and then we'll start pumping out so many colony ships. Interesting how there's some Zell shot ships there. So I don't recall any stuff happening with them in my test game, but they're just there. No weapons on their ships as usual, but they look very cool. And they're on this planet, so of course we'll steal it from them. Get their bonuses. Production costs are reduced. I've got some ruins, so we'll relieve them of that with our colony ships. We're going to take everything we can in sight, pretty much. And then we should be good for the rest of the mission if all those starting planets are colonised. We'll get access to more colonies later on, like I said, for not just invasion but also colonisation, but it's just, yeah.
Registering channel. Standing
No
ready.
point as they're right at the end of the mission. So, we're definitely going to take the one with
Calculating optimal
all
solution
the
for new
population buildings on it. That's perfect for making money, because we're so broke at the moment.
Construction of a Zor installation.
And now we're building all these new colonies, we need money to
Establishing
support that
database.
process. So I need 1 module per planet. As you can see, it says 0 for the defending, so they haven't got any troops, just like our planets. There's obviously some bug that stops troops being generated or something. So according to our thing, we got 52 in our modules, so it's basically you win every time that I've tested, so it should be fine. And you can send your ship to the next planet, and you know, the module's already dropped, so
Protocol
yeah, the
change
planet's
command.
ours next turn.
Override accepted.
There you go, look at that, full population, 2,300, money, it's instant money maker. So thanks for that. We don't need to develop it at all, we'll just leave it like that. There's no need for industry or anything like that, we'll just let it make money. This one's a bit of a mess, need a bit of cleaning up I think, but anyway, we'll take it.
Registering channel.
There's one to
Standing
go.
by. Position changed confirming. Entering orbit. Protocol change imminent.
There we go. And yeah, you can drop it on empty slots as well, it doesn't matter where you drop the
Protocol change
module.
imminent.
You've done your duty.
Awaiting command.
Okay, so we can deploy our mining station as per the mission orders. Doesn't really matter which one, I'll just take it to the closest one, that should do the job. Yeah. It's not letting me aim in the center of it, which can lead to bugs, so there we go, that did it.
Construction of a Zor in
We were able to acquire several advancements for our fleet through the artifacts from the ruins. But I don't like it that we're using technologies without knowing where they originate from. We came across similar objects in the human territory, but their function remained largely unknown. Cassara Ramos did indeed tell me of the Teller, but according to her, they don't appear to be the creators of the artifacts. What do you know about them?
information about the race that left behind the ruins only exists as fragments in the data cluster. Analysis of the image of the ruins indicates the point of origin as the system you refer to as the Pegasus constellation. The existence of active ships or colonies is unknown. Based on data, the attitude of the people towards the nucleus was classified as positive. Last contacts occurred in the early period of Zor evolution.
Are there any clues about their language or anything else that can help us to expedite our research work?
The requested information is not available.
Is that all you have?
This race has influenced not only the development of the Zor, but also many others in the galaxy. Parts of the Delur technology are based on identical precursors. However, the development process is further advanced. The human technology exhibits only rudimentary traces of this technology on the spaceships and is underdeveloped.
Thanks for the compliment. We're in the process of making up for this deficiency. I should be satisfied. The research department's developments are progressing nicely. The strength of our fleet has increased considerably, and Kasara is healthy and by some miracle has survived. And yet my gut tells me that this quiet can't mean anything good.
And we're colonizing in all directions as well.
Sir, we have received a message from Sovereign Drex.
Please don't call him that, Nathan. Patch it through.
Daniels, I have been informed that you are actually still alive. Naturally, I would have preferred it if you had stayed by my side. But now, your pointless resistance is as good as over. You will not be able to hide behind this rabble of confused deserters and unguided machines for much longer. The forces are already gathering, and your new friends, well, let's just say my men will persuade your Zor to realize who they should truly serve. Your little insurrection won't even be a footnote in a history that will celebrate me as the savior and hero of humanity.
That bastard.
We need to prepare ourselves, as it appears we don't have much time. Damn it! Why isn't the protection against the virus ready yet?
The encoder is based on human technology. The Delta Zor lack the basic requirements for decoding, which delays their work significantly. If Drex has modified the virus further, then our efforts are pointless. We need more information or else we'll be blind to future attacks.
In other words, either I get a hold of the required data quickly, or we're all done for.
I've tried to help the Delta Zor, but before the accident, I wasn't even interested in this technical stuff. Markov will be of greater help to you now.
Don't say that, because I wouldn't know anybody better I could send to obtain this information. And I also know exactly where we can get it. We'll fly to the research colony in the middle of Drex's territory. They'll never expect that.
You're crazy. We'll just be putting our ships in his jaws.
Let me worry about that. I'll handle it.
Fly with Ramos to the research planet in system Alpha 4. That must be through that beta system we don't have access to. As I remember that from the human campaign, they were all beta and alpha systems that we were in. Yep. Now, time to get rid of all this garbage and build our battleship fleet that we're going to send for this pretty much 2 battles that end the mission.
Protocol change.
Alright, so to get our battleships we're going to need to research. We've got a good income now, so a good empire, so yeah. We should be safe to get researching. So battleship designs and the big weapons. Oh, these guys, massive beam cannons. These are the weapons I've been looking forward to using instead of those pissy little neutron cannons. These are going to be very cool. Getting some of these big ones. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Research protocol successful. Zor construction completed.
Look at all those modules we've got to improve. I don't think I'm going to worry about the neutron cannons, even though I'm sure these are really powerful versions. I'd rather have the long-range beam weapon. I love those beam weapons. Alright, so I think I've got all the thing I'll want so we can get the shipyard now.
Research protocol successful.
What's the other stuff it gives you? Useless trade centers. We're going to need more industry for battleships, so we're going to free up some more of these red slots. We're making our money elsewhere anyway from population, so we can go all out with this planet. No, we don't need that anymore either. Yeah, that's going to be so sweet. 4 of those things, the power is going to be epic. There. The planet looks really cool, doesn't it, with the beautiful blue like haze of the atmosphere. It's pretty cool. Look at that. There we go. Heavy modules are there for our battleships. So we should be able to put 2 of them together to make a yeah, so it's one there, but if I turn it, see the bigger one there below, that should mean I can attach another one. And while I normally love the A modules, I think the B's are better for the battleship because they have the bigger weapon slots, so we can put some big heavy stuff on there. And look at that, it can take 2 of the frigate modules on top and 2 on the bottom, which is just crazy, because then each of those can take a Corvette module. So you can just attach so much. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when you've got a Mark III battleship? It's probably, God, it's going to be insane. I mean, look at all that. Definitely the Zor win out for ship spacing, I think. Although, of course, we'll see what the Arthroks have. The third race you play as, which I believe are these organic ones that we saw earlier. Organic dudes. Alright, so the rest of the ship's probably going to be pretty routine, because those are the big guns that we can take. Yeah, I think that's better, like having the extra small shields, just to give us a bit more of a boost, because I just want a bit more than 2 large shield generators, because I know there's some tough battles coming. Like there's 2 battles to go to finish the level, but they're both, you fight some pretty big stuff. At least in one of them was definitely pretty full on, so you want to go in there with some good stuff. And this is definitely good stuff. let's get building these bad boys. Look at that. Pretty crazy looking ships.
Establishing data links. Zor construction
Oh my god,
complete.
look at them all. Crazy.
Opening port.
Look very strange and alien, don't they? But they definitely look better than the Madonna's bras we were using in the last...
Standing ready.
Not forget
Command
Ramos as well.
accepted. Leaving system.
Alrighty, we've arrived in the unlocked Beta 8, which has opened up a link to Beta
Opening
7.
port.
So I guess we'll be heading for there.
Protocol change imminent.
No human presence detected yet.
Calculating optimal solution for new goal.
Oh, I see a red planet.
Opening port. Preparing protocol change.
Where's the jump? Oh, there it is. It's right next to it.
System change confirmed.
That's convenient. So let's have a look at this. Is it human? Yeah, that's human. I recognise the buildings. Look at that. Or should I say I recognise the building texture on the planet's surface. And now I recognise the actual buildings inside the planet too. No presence in Beta 6.
Registering channel. Standing ready.
Didn't see any red.
Encryption solved. Awaiting command.
Guess we'll just pass right on through to another
Opening
planet.
data stream.
Another system, I mean. Beta 3 is locked, so Beta
Proximity
2.
position has been reached. Moving for jump gate. Beta 02. Preparing protocol change.
Planet here, but still no sign of
Protocol change imminent.
Alpha.
Executing protocol.
There we go. So that one's a Zor one. Oh wow, okay, yep, we've definitely arrived where we need to be.
Awaiting command. Protocol change imminent.
Oh boy, look at all that red. See, there's a few ships there. There's ships over here that'll come flying across, because it looks like this is what the spot we want, because look at all these stations. There's a neutral ship sitting there, which is presumably part of our target.
Switching primary goal.
There's a cruiser there as well we need to be mindful of. Okay.
Awaiting command. Calculating optimal
Blast
solution for new
stuff.
goal.
Wow, look at that firepower, guys. Oh my god. See, this is what I've been waiting for, to unleash big Zor ships, filled with beam weapons. How cool is that?
Data from planetary structures extracted. New target located.
New target. Isn't the data adequate enough to further our virus research?
Oh, I hate that with all the...
Virus module on board the freighter is required.
Okay, target confirmed. We need to recover this freighter and bring the module into our possession.
Capture the freighter carrying the virus module with Ramos.
Yes, sir.
Notice how the Raven's green now, but sadly, there's some bug or some, I don't know if it's deliberate or, I'm guessing it's a bug, but we can't move that ship, we've got no control over it. Ah, bloody hell, the frigate has changed its attack and it's going after the Raven. Oh, get over there, everyone. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. The armor's gone. This is not good. Get him. Oh, God, he's...
Our hull took too much damage. Structural integrity is failing.
Override accepted.
Yes.
Eradication of target confirmed.
Range.
Eradication program complete.
There we go.
Protocol switch.
Right. Position our ships and get ready for the rest of the ships to slowly make their way across the system towards us. We need to put our ships in between them and the Raven, of course. Otherwise we're going to be in real trouble. Comes the first
Attack on
wave.
target successful.
There's the guard
Eradication
ships.
program complete.
There's a bunch of Mark II frigates.
Target destroyed.
Oh no, if they make it through they're going to start shooting at the Raven.
Eradication program complete.
Ah, damn it.
Sustained
Come
heavy
on.
damage on most hull
Oh, now
sectors.
my ships are going to... Oh, that's right, it's not an allied ship anymore, so
Attack on target
it's just
successful.
them damaging the Raven, not me. Oh, good, okay. We should be able to kill these destroyers before they make it through.
Eradication of target confirmed.
Now, where are the other guys? Miles away, I'm guessing. Yeah. Finally.
Target
Fire.
destroyed. Destruction of target
Got it.
confirmed. Erratic.
Now, you still won't be able to move this ship, which is so silly. So, you can tell them all to leave, but in my test games, it just wouldn't leave. But it seems to be
Protocol change
okay
imminent.
to leave it behind and destroy it. Like, the game doesn't seem to care. It lets you, which is kind of funny.
Moving for jump gate. Beta.
You see,
Zero,
it just
two.
sits there, so yeah, I'm going to kill it. So yeah, don't worry guys, you can get away with this, it won't break the game. Now we're just going to make the long journey back. Yeah, there you go, Ramos to the home system.
Hopefully we've made it back in time, John. And I didn't just bring you back the data you required. I also have the artifacts that you so painstakingly collected.
Finally.
Well, thank you.
Now it's up to the Delta Zor to prove what they can do.
Decoding of the virus complete. Module for protection of the ships now available. Range limited.
Search for enemy movements. So yep, you're about to get attacked, and then that's it. Okay, I'm going to get everyone over to the systems that link between our territories to get ready. There we go, so...
Units detected.
Yep, it worked.
Identification confirms hostile.
Because if you don't
configuration.
intercept them on the edge of your space, they'll just come pouring in different directions, and then you've got to hunt them all down, which is really annoying, so... We get them here, we get them all in one hit. Although, of course, it means it's a tougher battle. As you can see, they've got lots of Zor ships, which is interesting.
This is Captain Carson, from the Confederation of Humans and Zor.
Yep.
Your absurd resistance against Sovereign Drex is over. Surrender, Mr. Daniels, and we will spare your crews.
John, this can't be. There are Zor ships in their fleet.
I see it. The virus appears to work. But apparently they're counting on bringing the Delta Zor under their control. That's our chance. As long as our protection against the virus holds.
Clear system Sigma 1. Yeah, they're basically listing all the systems there, but we've
Encryption solved.
caught them before they could spread out.
Overriding current goal.
So, human-controlled Zor ships attacking us. Pretty crazy.
Target destroyed. Protocol switch. Shield systems are below optimal level. Protocol change imminent. Command accepted.
Uh-oh. Come on, hurry up. God. They got some fair amount of firepower on them, don't they? Oh. God.
Opening data stream.
Change the
Overriding
position of the ships.
Fire detected.
God, he's charging back in again because I gave that order.
Encryption control. Waiting command.
I'm making a bit of a meal of this. Sorry guys. I'm tired. Oh god, now Ramos has charged in and just lost all those shields. That's right, the battleship's just got in front of her. It's not letting me target the second cruiser until the other one's completely gone. There we go.
Eradication program complete. Overriding.
Oh, look at that. It's done. Oh, and then I miss it. I'm doing well. Now another battleship shields are almost down. Jesus. Ramos. Damn you, Ramos. What are you doing? Good thing this is the end of the mission. Because I'd need a repair ship to undo all this, this idiotic behaviour of mine.
Eradication program complete.
What should we think about it?
Encryption control. Awaiting command. Target destroyed. Warning.
Pretty much the final.
Low recommended level.
Some destroyers. There we go.
Target destroyed.
That's it. Look at that. Congratulations. So that's it for mission 2. A nice short one. Let's move on to mission 3. See you next time, guys.